So, you want to talk about your training split?
A lot of people out there doesn't know how fast I was running, how fast Ben Johnson really is.
In training?
In training. When I talked to some people about my training splits, my time I was in practice, they said, no, it's impossible. I said, well, look at 979.
Yep.
Look at 983. Look at 641. So I said, you know, my training split in the 60 meters hand time was 5.61.
You were running that fast?
5.61 for 60 meters.
And Charlie, I think Charlie tended to add 0.65 to whatever he hand timed. So you're saying you were probably running 6.2s, like 6.2 high, electric from blocks.
Yeah.
That's the way Charlie did it. Charlie would say he would add 0.65.
The other training split in the 120 was 11.11. My 150 was 14 flat.
Yep.
My 80 meters was 7.21 with a slight wind.
Tailwind or headwind?
Tailwind.
Okay, tailwind.
But
now, where are these all 88?
this is all into 87.
87, okay.
Going 87 into the World Championship. My training split.
Yeah. I think Charlie said hand timed he had you at 9:02 here at York. I think, did Charlie ever get you at 9:02? Do you remember that? For 100.
We never ran 200, but I guess he probably timed in one of those hundreds when I was running one of those 150s.
Yeah, because I remember him somewhere saying he hand timed you at 9:02. So he knew you were going to run a 9.7. He figured you were going to run faster.
Of course, in practice, yeah.
That's one of the things I remember a long time ago that I would always say when people hadn't really broken 9.79, that the fastest 100 ever ran was probably here at York University.
Yeah, because every time I train here, I try to beat the time. You can't beat time.
Yeah.
But I try to run against the clock.
Yeah.
Trying to know how fast I could run against the clock or beat the clock. It's impossible, but that's what made me the person I am.
Now, the other thing that Charlie did talk about is he would tell you a time he wanted you to run, and you were often within 200ths of what he asked you to do. How did you ever figure that out? Like, how was that just a sense you had, or did you learn that over time by running over and over and over on the clock?
Well, when Charlie say, okay, I want you to run at 90% at a 150 or 80%, most 85%, I would come in at least 14.4, exactly what he wants, and I give him exactly the same time.
So I think he has it in his book where he said you had a supernatural ability to run the time that he asked.
Yeah.
And that was consistent through. When did that start? Was that like right away, or was that later on, say like 82, 83, where you started to get good at that?
That's like later on when I'm starting getting stronger and faster.
Okay.
And I know my body and my speed. I could zone in.
Yeah.
I could see myself. Then I could know exactly how fast I'm running.
Okay.
And I can even sit down in his stands and tell somebody how fast this person is going to run. And they run the same time.
Same time.
Even Tokyo, they asked me, you know, Carlos going to set a world record. I say, yes, he's going to beat the world record. Even though the world record back then was slow. It was 9:87 he ran.
Yeah.
I feel like it was all that.
Yeah, well, he ran, did he run 87 or 86?
86.
He ran 86.
86. But
it
the
was
record,
87, and it was Burrell.
But the world record there, 986, was that was too slow. That's not the world record. That was too slow.
That's okay. Okay.